Everybody, David Calderon here, and just wanted to let you know that I should have done this a while ago, but I watched the South Park Pandemic special when it first aired. Like, it was unbelievable. It was nuts, insane, crazy, but a bit funny. So yeah, the special was like a standalone special. Like, some people say it wasn't a part of season 24. But I think it was. Who knows? Well, anyway, I can tell you some of the details to start. If for those who have watched the pandemic special on South Park. So first thing we know that Randy Marsh made a new pandemic special, and some people were, his wife Sharon was upset because it was during the pandemic, and like he just ignoring it. About Randy just trying to help people ease the mood and tension because everybody's going through tough times. Then there is Eric Cartman, like he's enjoying the social distancing because people can't get near him, and it's probably his mother. Then, like in the first time when he was using the social distancing, like he was using his own stick to back away from people, and to get people to back away from him. Then there was him eating cheesy poofs with a bowl of milk, like pouring milk on cheesy poofs, and that's like those like snack chips, like cheese puffs. He was eating like cereal. And you know how he always does, like when someone becomes different, he gets upset, gets off. Then there's a scenario of the kids going back to school, wearing their mask, social distancing. But the big difference, it's South Park show is current issues just happening right now. Apart from the pandemic, there's also the issues with the police, like people demanding that the government defund the police because of the violence. And now the police are working in the school because it's like the only jobs they can do now because of their funding. They made the school look like with the police teaching, it made the school look like a police state. With Cartman being handcuffed, being forced to wear a mask. Then there's the issue of one of the students, which is, well, technically Token. Like, he got sent to the hospital because of an incident. And police said that he got infected with the corona, and now they had to quarantine the school with the students inside. Like, it was unhappy for Eric Cartman. And then there was Butters. Butterscotch. The one who's always grounded most of the time. Like, he's upset because he can't go to Build-A-Bear, even though it's open. Then it's just worse because mostly how South Park is. Like, first there's this scenario with how people are dealing with it. People who are upset with people not wearing a mask, like Brother's dad. When he sees people wearing their mask like this, he calls it a chin diaper. Chin diaper, really? Well, I can see myself doing this on the camera, and then later points out when, like, Randy finding out, like, what may have caused the coronavirus. Like, it started with a bat, then with a pangolin, and he tried to prevent people from knowing that he might have caused it. But when he steals the pangolin, he finds out like mixing some of its spur with his weed may have been able to help people, but it causes like a weird idiotic side effect. People growing a mustache like him. Even the women are growing. The same one like Randy does. It was a little bit crazy and nuts, like, but it does show some bit devastations, like about who's sick with the virus in South Park. And one of the characters is Jimbo Kern. You know, the one who always hunts, like who always hunts and kills animals in the woods, with his best friend Ned. You know, the one with the voice box. And Jimbo used to say, "It's coming right for us." They shoot any kinds of deer and birds. Well, even so, there's also like the issues with the president. You know, Well, you guys know about Mr. Garrison, right? He used to be the old teacher who taught the kids in the school in the 4th grade. Like, he's now the president, and he doesn't want this coronavirus pandemic to end. I think we now know what's going to happen later on in the upcoming season. Him getting the coronavirus, because in South Park, Mr. Garrison is like the counterpart of Donald Trump. Well, sort of. I mean, he put on a wig, you know, because we all know what happened the previous season with Donald Trump being president. Mr. Garrison won the presidency in the South Park. You know, this only happens when Stan calls President Garrison, like, because he refused to help, and the kid decides to break out of quarantine, and the whole town goes into a panic. And there's sort of scenarios with grocery shopping and stuff. Well, with what happened on the first days of the pandemic. It shows the people panicking. It shows how people were afraid and nervous. But then there was like a Mr. Stotch not wanting to wear his mask over his face now because he doesn't want to get a mustache. Because people to go into a riot, which is what has been happening in the last few months ago. So after with the issues going out of control, the mayor decides to fund the police again in order to get things back under control. Then this whole scenario with Stan Marsh realizing that he was also the one who set it up with the pandemic as well. When Randy tries to return the pangolin, back to the doctor, the president used the flamethrower and burns both of them, which it was like a like a WTF thing. Like, damn, I can't believe he did that. He just set them on fire. Then the whole scenario is like last few of the scenes when Randy looking at a big large fire. I had no idea if it was part of acres or part of his crops, or it was from the town itself. Like, you know, the town of South Park itself. I don't know if the town was on fire or that there were acres on fire. Well, who knows what happened. Well, anyway, it ends with Randy saying that he's going to make another special, you know, for his integrity weed. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, apart from the commercials, it was around 46 minutes long, and it was not a two-parter. I mean, that's what I was really hoping for. And yeah. So what the pandemic special being over and done, like, what's gonna happen is the season 24 gonna be coming soon? Or will there be like a election special coming in November? And will it be an hour long? Well, we'll just have to wait until later this month, or wait the first week in November. All I can say is that election special was really good. It was really nice to watch. I even saw the behind the scenes, so some scenarios like how the casting crew of South Park talked with each other, because they even showed it like that in the show, like talking on video channel on the computer. What's funniest part was how Cartman was like, how he managed to pretend to be glitching out, which he wasn't. Well, he was not glitchy now. But anyway, like people, I can't believe they use that phrase, chin diaper. Kind of nuts saying that. Well, anyway, well, if for the rest of you, how you felt about how the pandemic special was for all of you, comment on it below and see what you think was the most insane thing on the pandemic special. Make a comment below. Like and subscribe. And let's hope. And I'm David Calderon, and let's hope that there's going to be an election special from South Park. I'll see you all soon.